everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, I'm so excited to talk about my first ever Sephora favorites, like perfume sample kit. I've never purchased this. This is the best of vanilla, and I thought it would be fun to do a video about this, talk about all the fragrances in here, and then tell you which one I decide to get a full size of. And I wanted to mention that I was watching Just Plain Jane, Vicky Hey Girl Hey channel, and because I wasn't going to get this, because I look at the picture, I was like, I have 5 of these fragrances in my collection currently, and I've tried one of them that I wasn't thrilled with, so that only left me with 3 fragrances to try. So I was like, I'm not getting that. That's not good value for my money. But when I watched her video and she broke it down what was in here, because I wasn't really paying that much attention and listening and looking at the prices, I was like, okay, I'm going to get that one because it segues into another video that was requested of me. And when I get to that point, I will talk about it. So Vicky, girl, your video had me going and getting this. So let me talk about this. If you've never purchased one of these perfume sample, fragrance sample kits from Sephora, you know, you have samples of all of the fragrances that's on the box, okay? And then there's a voucher inside where you can get a full-size bottle of one of these fragrances. And you had to pay $68. And that was another reason I was like, I am not paying. This is me when I would see these, because I have so many perfumes. I was like, I'm not paying those $70 for some samples. This was me. But I wasn't thinking full. But okay, this is another thing. The full size, it doesn't go to 3.4 ounces. Okay, it's usually 1 ounce. Occasionally they'll have 3.4 ounce, but it's rare. And then it'll go to 1.7 ounces. So you have to look at the $68 and you have to see which one you would want from here and say, will I be saving money? A lot of money. Because, you know, the 1 ounce bottle, let's say a Victor and Raw Flower Bomb, is probably $78. So what, I want to spend $68 and get all these samples if you don't really want them and you're just going to go get the 1 ounce for $10. So that was one reason. The fragrances I was usually interested in, it wasn't a good value to me. But this one was for one item, and like I said, we'll get to that. So this is how it comes packaged. Inside, I hope y'all can see that because I fell on my phone so I can't see what I'm showing you. And then you get all of these samples, okay? So we're going to go through these one by one, and I'm going to decide which one I want to get. Now, and this is the scent certificate. So I guess you choose which one you want. You have to go into Sephora. Can you do this online? In a Sephora store. Oh yeah, and you can redeem it online. That's good to know. I thought I had to go in store, so okay. So this is what it looks like. I guess that's the in-store part, and then this is the back that they scan or gives you the code to enter. So I'm really excited about this. I'm going to, I wanted to talk about each one. So the first one, let me just talk about the ones I know about and that you probably know about. Okay, Black Opium. Okay, so Black Opium is described as warm and sweet gourmand with key notes of black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. Oh, yo, this is so cute. I just noticed this. So it's telling you step 1, step 2, spray on your wrist, let it develop, wait a minute, come back and check, and then you have this in your fragrance sampler. And for each fragrance, as you're trying to decide, you can like write your thoughts, your notes about the fragrance to help you decide. This is so cute. These make to me great gifts. but I've never purchased one for myself. So I'm finally seeing, you know, everything that's in there. And where is my voucher? Because y'all, I'm not playing. Okay, I put that back in there. So that's so cute. So to me, Black Opium, this Best of Vanilla, some of these I just don't think vanilla. Okay, Black Opium, I wouldn't say it's straight up vanilla, but there is vanilla in there. And I'm sure we all know how Black Opium smells. So there's that one. Another one that's extremely popular is Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. This is described as warm and sweet gourmand fragrance with keynotes of jasmine, orange blossom, and patchouli. For some reason, the Flower Bomb line is hard for me to explain with just unless I think and I'm smelling it and I'm like, let me think, you know, how it smells. To me, it's a sweet floral fragrance. I never thought vanilla either with Flower Bomb. So that's another reason why when I looked at this kit, I was like, these don't all make me think vanilla. Because I mean, if you're going to have Best of Vanilla, I need to, in my mind, in my opinion, I need to look at this fragrance and think it's going to smell like vanilla predominantly. And Black Opium, like I said, I don't think vanilla predominantly. It's there, but I don't think of it, oh, it's a great vanilla. I don't feel that way about Flower Bomb either. So there's that. The next one that is pretty popular also, this is Valentino's Donna Born in Roma. This is described as a warm floral fragrance with keynotes of blackcurrant, jasmine, and bourbon vanilla. Now this is one I don't tend to think, I have full bottles of Black Opium and Flower Bomb and Valentino Born in Roma. I don't tend to just think straight up vanilla with this. I would say fruity, floral vanilla. The vanilla can come out. I think the vanilla sweetens it, but I just don't think vanilla when I think of Valentino Donna Born in Roma either. But it is a wonderful fragrance. But I'm just telling you my opinion, and we all smell things differently, so keep that in mind also. Now this next one is Replica by The Fireplace. I have a travel size in this and will be getting the full size once I use the travel size up. This is described as a warm and sweet gourmand fragrance with keynotes of clove oil, chestnut accord, and vanilla accord. Again, I know I sound like I'm a repeat. I don't think vanilla, in my mind, Best of Vanilla. When I think of By The Fireplace, I think it is vanilla. Now, I do think vanilla as in maybe marshmallowiness. But when I think of this fragrance, I guess I do think of smoky vanilla, but it's so heavy on the smoke that I don't tend to think vanilla. But it is a smoky, woody, strong vanilla fragrance. So I guess this one, I guess I would think vanilla if I stopped to think about it. So this one, I would say very smoky, woody vanilla. I mean, if you like Bonfire Bash from Bath and Body Works, think of that, and that'll give you an idea of what By The Fireplace, is it By The Fireplace? I always want to say By The Fireside. It will give you an idea of what By The Fireplace smells like if you like and have smelled Bonfire Bash from Bath and Body Works. Okay, what else do I already have in my collection? Okay, so this is an absolute love of mine. This is Vanilla Woods from Seven Virtues. Now, this is described as a warm and sweet gourmand with keynotes of pear, rose, and vanilla. So I do think vanilla. I mean, come on. The vanilla is in the name, Vanilla Woods. This is one I think more of cozy vanilla. I think of an herbal vanilla. I don't think sweet, you know, gourmand vanilla. Not for me and how it comes out on my skin. It's semi-sweet. It's something about, I've noticed that Madagascar vanilla, that it's not sweet to me. It's that semi-sweet vanilla extract, because to me, vanilla extract doesn't smell, it smells sweet, but it's not like sugary sweet. So Vanilla Woods isn't a sugary sweet vanilla to me. It's comforting, it's cozy. It, like I said, it makes me think of like an herbal vanilla, that it does sweeten up on my skin. And this is what I have to wear on my skin, because just smelling it from the bottle, or I don't love it from there. It has to mix with my body chemistry for me to enjoy it. But yeah, this is one that's great. I do really enjoy Vanilla Woods. So the other one that I have sampled before, and y'all look at this, they didn't even put the name or nothing on this fragrance sample. This is the Atelier Vanille Incense Cologne Absolute. It is described as a warm and sweet gourmand fragrance with keynotes of vanilla, lime, and amber. I don't even know why I'm holding this up. You can't see nothing. Because I was like, they didn't even put the name on here. Cheap. So I went through a deluxe sample of this fragrance, okay? And I was not impressed, because I thought I was gonna get a citrusy amber vanilla, and all I could smell on me was that lime. It never went away. And yeah, so I sprayed this one because I was like, I think I'm gonna give this to my brother, because he liked this. This is a unisex fragrance. It's marketed as a unisex because, you know, anything, wear what you want. But I don't know. I might try it again on my skin, but I'm still just getting lime. And people love this vanilla, this fragrance, and they're like, it's so unique. It is unique, but it does not smell good to me. I'm getting the same thing I got last time when I wore it. It's like a plasticky, citrusy, weird lime with maybe a hint of like vanilla milk or something. It just doesn't appeal to me. But let me tell y'all, I sprayed it and I was like, okay, it's smelling pretty good. So I'm gonna try it one more time. But I don't think this is going to be like, I need it in my life. Okay, so these last three are ones I don't have in my collection and that I haven't, you know, used before. So this is one I've been interested in. This is Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. And this is described as a fresh floral fragrance with keynotes of sea salt, natural vanilla, and sandalwood. Now I did spray this on the box. So I'm gonna spray it here and see if it changes for me. So what I get from Vanilla Vibes, I do get the sea salt. What comes to mind to me is a nice vanilla lotion. That's what I get. And I've never owned any of the Juliet Has a Gun perfumes, but I think they're ones that are made to not smell like perfumey. And this one does not smell perfumey. It's very light. It makes me think of a light, beachy, salty vanilla lotion. Very airy, very kind of natural smelling. And I do like this, but I don't love it, you know? And I think you get the 1.7 ounce of this. And I think it's about $100. So this one would be a good one, a good bang for your buck, because I paid $68 plus tax, and then I'd be getting, you know, a 1.7 ounce bottle for $100. So this one is in the running because I don't have any perfume like this in my collection. I don't think I have a fragrance mist like this because it's very light air. And like I said, it's very lotion smelling, but good. In a good way to how you just smell good. Like, I don't think somebody would say, oh, what perfume are you wearing? You smell so good. I think somebody would say, oh my goodness, you just smell good, you know? Because you wouldn't smell like you were wearing a perfume. So I do like vanilla vibes. So this next one is Floral Street Wild Vanilla Orchid. And this fragrance is described as a warm and woody fragrance with key notes of vanilla bean, cashmere, and ambroxan. So this is one I sprayed and I was like, oh no, I can't smell it on the box now. So let me spray this and then we're gonna see what I think. Okay. So when I first smelled this, I am just hit in the face with florals. And it's like a sweet but kind of bitter floral scent. Loud. And then it starts to a little bit calm down, you know. I'm trying. Smelling that made my head start hurting a little bit. Yeah, so what are the notes in this one again? Vanilla bean, cashmere, and ambroxan. Because what I'm getting, I smell that sweetness. Again, this is not one, even though vanilla is called Wild Vanilla Orchid, I don't think vanilla. I get sweet floral, but like a hint of bitterness in the background. It's very fresh, floral, sweet. This is one I'm gonna have to wear on my skin. But if I'm remembering correctly, Floral Street, there wasn't enough of a discount. It wasn't a good, bang for my buck. So this is not one I would probably want to purchase anyway, unless I just absolutely fell in love with it. And as you can see, I am not falling in love with it. Now I'm getting like a citrusy note. Yeah, this to me is weird. It's just like, I'm gonna have to wear it, but it's a weird, doesn't feel like it's blended well to me fragrance, So yeah, this is one I'm gonna have to wear on my skin, but I already know this is not one I would turn in to get to purchase a full bottle to get a full bottle for free, because I don't love it. So this is what I saved the best for last. This is the one that had me saying, okay, I'm going to get this set after watching Vicky's video because of Nest Madagascar Vanilla Perfume Oil. And I have been requested to, talk about different perfume oils. So I was like, okay. And this is $98 plus tax. And it's very, elegant looking, luxurious looking. So I said, okay, if I can save $30 plus tax and get it with this voucher, because it is the full size of this oil, the full size, I said, I can rock with that. So that's when I clicked submit and purchased this set. So this Nest Madagascar perfume oil is described as a warm and sweet gourmand oil with notes of Madagascar vanilla bean, vanilla orchid, and coconut. So I did try this on my skin. Now I'm gonna see if I can put a little right here, because I have a perfume on for today. This is after work, so I don't want to mix it. Okay, this is one, I did not love this when I smelled this oil, and I was so disappointed. I said, oh my goodness, I purchased this whole doggone set in order to get this oil. And again, I'm not loving it just smelling it, but let me tell y'all, I put this on my pulse points on another day, because I said I was so disappointed. I was like, I'm about to return this set because I wasn't loving, I had 90% of it. So I said, well, there's no point of me keeping it if I didn't love the oil, which I purchased it for. So this is an oil. I don't like smelling it from the bottle. I don't like smelling it directly on my skin. I don't like it. But I did notice, because I didn't add a perfume with it either when I wore it that day, I would get whiffs of it in the air as I was moving, and I liked it in the air because people were describing this oil, okay, as warm, gooey, sweet, wonderful vanilla-ness. And I don't get that at all. I mean, not at all, okay? I smell, it reminds me of that Atelier Vanille Incense without all that lime. That's what it reminds me of. It's very unisex to me. It's very spicy vanilla. Like I said, that Madagascar vanilla, I've noticed that note. Like in Bath and Body Works and other. To me, it's not a sweet vanilla. There's a freshness to it that I get. It's a spiciness to it. I don't get super sweet vanilla. But as I wore this on my skin, it warmed up and I did enjoy it. So, right now, I'm torn between Juliet Has a Gun, Vanilla Vibes, or, and the Madagascar Vanilla. These are the two I'm torn between purchasing. So I'm probably going to wear Vanilla Vibes tomorrow, even though, yeah, it's supposed to be warm tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm going to wear it tomorrow and make my decision because, like I said, this was, I think, $100, and you get a 1.7 ounce. And then the oil, you got the full size of it, and it's originally $98. So those are the two it came down to for me. Now, if you don't have any of these in your collection, because that's why it came down to these two for me, because I have the rest in my collection except Floral Street. And y'all know I'm going to wear that one, but it's not even in the running for me to turn in a voucher for it. I would recommend from this list, if you don't have any and you just want a straight up vanilla, I would say Vanilla Woods from Seven Virtues, because I love Valentino. Born in Roma, I believe it's wonderful. You can't go wrong with it. By the Fireplace, love it. And I think everyone kind of has smelled and heard of Black Opium and Flower Bomb. I would not recommend Vanille Incense. I would say try it out because it is just not for me. So those are the ones, if you haven't tried any, I would say Vanilla Woods if you want straight vanilla. If you just want a flirty, girly, pretty, very crowd-pleasing scent, I would go with Valentino Born in Roma. Valentino Donna Born in Roma. And then if you like spicy, kind of unisex, very unique scents, warm fragrances, I would go with By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela Replica by the Fireplace, because it's just wonderful. So those would be the three that I would recommend if you don't have any of these fragrances. But for now, for me, you'll just have to wait and see because I don't know myself. I will be turning in my voucher for the Madagascar Vanilla Fragrance Oil or the Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes fragrance. So y'all, I'm happy with my first ever purchase of the fragrance sampler. Thank you, Vicky girl, because like I said, you convinced me to go ahead and get it. And I will be saving, $30+ on one of these. So I'm happy. I'm not disappointed. I think it was my suggestion, if you pay, see how much this set costs if you're interested in it, any of them. And then go and look at what you can turn the voucher in for, and look at those prices to see if it's worth it. Because like I said, a lot of times it was not worth it for me, but this time it was. So that's my advice when you're purchasing a Sephora fragrance sampler. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below telling me, did you get the best of vanilla set and what did you choose for your free fragrance? I would love to know. Please share this video with everyone who loves Sephora and fragrances as much as we all do. And please turn on your notification bell so you won't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.